Hello and welcome to Tiggy Talks. Today is a special day. We do have Tiffany Dantzler here with Haven of Grace. I'm so excited for her to tell you more about this company. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us at the table.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor.
Yes. So Tiffany, first tell us about yourself.
Okay. So on a personal level, I am 38 years old. Just turned 38 May 5th.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
I am a mother of a 10-year-old daughter. That is my life.
Yes.
Only child, 2 half brothers. I love reading books, exercising, spending time with her, sleeping.
Yes.
But just overall in life, being productive. I go to school, getting my MBA as well. So that's great. I can go on, but I won't.
Yes, of course.
Because I can't wait to get to the Haven of Grace.
I know. So Haven of Grace.
Yes.
Haven of Grace. Please tell us about this amazing organization.
So the Haven of Grace has been around for over 35 years. And so it started off as, a small church created this organization for single moms. And this building, Miss Tiggy, I'm not sure if you've been there, you should come to a tour. Walking into this building is purpose. The Haven of Grace is created to impact pregnant, unhoused mothers. And that's a part of our mission. That's the bulk of the mission, to show up for pregnant, unhoused mothers and, to really, really create that impact, real impact, generational impact.
Yes.
Okay? Our organization is a 3-tier organization. And when I say that, what I mean, we have Tier 1, which is our maternity center. Okay? Now we can house 10 moms in our center. These are college dorm rooms, beautiful rooms. And then our Tier 2 is we call it quad. I'll give you that, but it's transitional housing.
Okay.
Actual apartments, market rate apartments that the moms do live in. And they're allowed to stay there for 2 years after graduating from the maternity center.
Okay.
And then our 3rd tier would be our aftercare program, and they are allowed 10 years of support after getting back into the community.
So I want to start with the maternity center. So that's where they start when they're pregnant?
Yes.
Okay.
All the way up to delivery. Now it depends on the mom, I'm going to be honest. Some moms transition over to our transitional homes after delivery, has to be, but sooner than that year, based on their goals. And if they have worked the program as they should, phenomenal program, they can go. And we have a space, they can transition. Now we're at capacity, which is a great thing.
Yes.
And I hate to say that because we're talking about, homeless moms, but now they have some support. They have a place that's a safe haven. So, yes.
Okay. Is there, and I don't know if I should start with the maternity or just overall, is there an age limit?
Correct.
Go ahead. No, go.
So you have to be at least 18
Okay.
in the program, but there's no age limit after that. If you can have a baby at 60, which I know is probably not medically possible, but if you can and you need the help and support and you are pregnant and unhoused, those are the big 2 things, and 18 and over, then we're here. We're gonna support you.
I know we talked a little bit before I started filming. Again, this wasn't something that I needed, but I knew plenty of mothers, young mothers around my age, back in the day, or even now, who either because their parents didn't approve that they were pregnant, unwed, whatever their situation is, they had nowhere to go. And
We've had that. It's a lot of different moms that we encounter.
Yeah.
But the parent one, we had moms that come in and either dad, mom, hey, you gotta go.
Right.
So if that's the case, they are homeless and you're pregnant.
Exactly.
I think that it's important for us to never point fingers, don't judge. Follow our mission, and that's how we make that impact. And that mission is pregnant in the house, 18-year-old women. So
that's,
start
that's
there.
pretty simple. It starts there.
Just start there.
Okay.
Now we can get a little deeper, Miss Tiggy, on after that.
Yes.
It's an intake process that they have to go through, and they get the house rules, They then get their tour. They have to follow a program. This is not just a shelter. It's not just a place. This is a program.
Yeah.
We're providing them knowledge and information on life skills for our 7 core areas, which is parenting, independence, employment, education, physical and mental, and spiritual.
Repeat those for me again.
We have parenting,
Yes.
okay, independence,
Yes.
employment, education, spiritual, physical and mental, okay? And so what happens is that we develop this program so that they can get knowledge from volunteers coming in, who we partner with, and they come in and they take these courses. So yeah.
So you were really preparing them.
Oh gosh, yeah.
In every aspect that people need in life.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That is amazing. Okay, so the next step you mentioned was the transition, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can we dive deeper into that?
Yes.
So they graduated, for lack of better terms, from the maternity ward.
I might need to change that word, and
Okay.
I'm sure my executive director, Ms. Patricia Bosman, amazing, is going to find a word for me to place there.
Okay.
But I love graduated because each tier means something for me.
Yes.
It really
It's
does.
an accomplishment.
Exactly.
Yes.
So yes. So to answer your question, the transitional homes are still part of the shelter.
Okay.
They still can receive, they still get classes, receive the support. But looking at where they are, they have gained that piece of, I want to say, a little bit of standing back, like to see the teacher is going to sit down for a little bit sometimes and see how the student shows up,
Yes.
almost,
Yes.
but still provide that support, right? And then they're outside in their apartment, still in the shelter, but they have their own space. So actual market rate apartment, beautiful, beautiful. So they get that little bit of that independence, no
Yes.
curfew for them. So we are kind of transitioning them back into the community, teaching them these things little by little.
Is this rent free for them?
So, good question. I love a person to ask good questions. So no.
Okay.
So it is a market rate, like I said, apartment, but they are expected to pay $200 a month
Okay.
and save 30% of their income.
Oh goodness. So the saving is getting them prepared as well.
Absolutely.
You're teaching these women. Oh wow.
Yeah.
This
Absolutely.
is more than meets the eye with this organization.
It is a lot more, and Miss Tiggy, it's a lot more about to come. And I wish I could indulge.
It's okay.
More.
We'll be prepared. It'll be a
But
part 2.
listen, yes, it's definitely going to be a part 2. But yes, it's so important. This piece right here is so important for me because social programs are huge in our community.
Yes.
And I think that sometimes, and I have no problem with social programs at all. I thank God that they are available for people who need to utilize them. But teaching them to utilize them as you are learning, right?
Yes.
I need to go to school. When you pass the high school, I need to go to college, obtain a degree to make it, right? But I might need this, for right now. I might need the support, this help. So it's not me I don't want to cripple them working for the Haven, and the Haven does not want to cripple them. We have to be able to provide them the education they need, not just for this mom today, but for their children and for those children. This is a generational impact we need to do. Generation.
Like I said, it's not just, it's even beyond the education because you're teaching them like savings. A lot of times, especially in our community, people are used to just spending, they're not used to saving. So the fact that you're teaching these women,
Yes.
and then of course, then they can in turn teach their children,
Yes.
like you said, and it's generational.
It is.
Then on.
It really is. Some of our moms have been chronically homeless since they were children. So now they're homeless, and now their children are homeless, right? So if the impact is not great, if it doesn't change, then this is serious. This is hard work, but this is real work. I don't think I would do anything else if I had an option.
Wow.
I wouldn't.
So they can go out and just get a job so that they can pay the rent and continue the program.
They should. Our case management will provide them resources if needed, but we have a partnership with Employment Connections that will come in. And actually they're coming in this month to present to the moms, and they'll help with resumes, teach them how to dress, mock interviews, all that kind of good stuff. Absolutely.
All the tools. Haven of Grace who knew. So so before I move on to, I have so many questions in my head. I hope I don't lose them all. So that was tier 2, right?
So that happened. So let me wrap that up.
Okay.
All of our tiers, so tier 1 and tier 2 are on the shelter. That's maternity center and transitional.
Mm-hmm.
They get all the same supports as far as the haven showing up for them in the ways of what they need.
Okay.
So one class does not technically just happen for the maternity center. The transitional moms might not need certain things because if they've been at the center for over a year, then they've had some of these courses, but they're still here. So things are changing. We're growing in the terms of our partnerships. So it's some new opportunities for them. So they still, both tiers. And now, even now, I'm so happy about this, Miss Tiggy. Even now, our aftercare moms can get those same classes. That therapy, that group therapy we have with amazing counseling. Legacy is the counseling, that's the place. But they're offered that group weekly and one-on-one sessions if they need that. So in the community now, you are back out there, right? What do you need? You still need support. You have us for 10 years. We provide Pampers and wipes and diapers and all that, but what does mom need? Mom needs somebody to talk to. She might need that therapy session. She might need a parenting class, a reminder, right? Because when you're back out there, it could be like a shock.
Yeah.
It really could. Yeah. Exactly. So that's all the tiers. I had to give you that. Yes.
So what about a mom who's pregnant now, unhoused, which I love that term, and they already have a child or two?
Good question. So I should have hit on that maternity center. So we allow 18-year-olds, pregnant moms, but they can bring up to 2 children, 5 and under.
Okay.
I believe in showing up and meeting people where they are. And my amazing ED, Miss Patricia, like I mentioned, does too. And so it might be a time where, what if a mom has a 6-year-old or 7-year-old and she needs help? You know, so I think as we're going along, like I told you, the Haven of Grace has been here for over 35 years. Things have changed and will still begin to change, and meet these moms where they are. So at the time, yes, 2 children, 5 and under, but
we need to be on the lookout for new things to come.
You know,
okay.
We're gonna show up, Miss
Oh,
Tiggy.
yes, I love it for the people, for the community.
Yes,
I love that.
Yes, because I think that most people don't know that nonprofits they're the communities.
Yes,
we are here for the community.
Right.
So we gotta show up in a real way. We do, and we will.
Okay, so who founded this organization?
So it was founded by church members.
And it was a church.
Yes.
They were church members. Okay.
Actually, I believe one of the church members are still on the board.
Okay.
Yes. Still around.
And the women who need these resources, how do they reach out for help?
Great. So they can go on our website. I'll leave you some cards as well. Okay. I'll pass them out, please.
Okay.
But our website, havenofgrace.org. They can call 211. They can connect us. They can also go on the Provider Help app. We're on there as well.
Okay. And it was Haven of Grace STL.
Yes.
.org.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm excited.
Me too. I'm so excited
for the women of the community.
Yes.
This is something, again, that I had not heard of until last year when someone approached me. So it was just being there at the center and just seeing the volunteers in action. Yes. Everyone working there, as well as the mothers and the children, just being happy, not having to worry about where we're going to sleep tonight. That's one less worry, along with the other resources that you're providing. Less worries.
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing, what I love about our mission is it is for pregnant unhoused, but safety. We need to provide a safe space for these moms and these kiddos, because they might not have ever had it. And the thing, let me just say this, Miss Tiggy, we've gotten chronically homeless moms. We have some amazing moms that life just happened.
Yeah.
They've come from a flashy, lively lifestyle. Things happen. Or maybe we might get a veteran mom. Different moms from all walks of life.
Yes.
So
you just never know. I know, especially in the world of internet and keyboard thugs, as they say, everyone always has something to say, but you never know the circumstances. Like you said, you could be living lavish one day, you never, just a simple change of circumstance, you just never know. Anything could happen.
To anyone.
To anyone.
And I think people miss that part.
That's what it is.
anyone.
Misconceptions.
Yep.
Okay, so nonprofits, I know, thrive off of the help of the community too, volunteers. What do you all need from the community in St. Louis?
So right now, we talk about those 7 core values. I am looking for a Zumba or yoga teacher for my moms pregnant. There's nothing wrong with them shaking there just a little bit, right? So the problem is we have to have someone that's licensed. So I would love if someone could provide us their time. And then we would also need just basic resources, diapers, wipes, those things. If there are volunteers out there that would like to come and give back as far as nutrition, dietitian, we need that for our moms. The list could go on.
Okay, so basically reach out to Haven of Grace to see what is needed, how they can help.
Please call, reach out. We have some great things that we are planning to do, and if this is the space that you want to be in, and you have the mind for it and the heart for it, then we got some work for you.
Other than, like you said, resources or like diapers, I know you need things like that, and teachers. Anything else that we like? I just want as much help as I can.
As much help, Miss Tiggy. That is beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. I love it.
Do they need help there, like volunteers?
Volunteers, yes, that's what I say. Definitely volunteers, but I mean, nonprofits always. I mean, we thrive on funding. We have to raise money, you know. So things like that. That is a very real thing. Donations we take, all of that. These moms are being geared for teaching them how to show up in the world wherever they are, right? So that's from how you speak, how you dress, right? All of those things. So interview clothes, things like that. Yes. So, important. What would a mom? I mean, think about it. What would a unhoused mom need if a person thought about it?
So that's, it's pretty simple. You think about it like that. Think about it like that.
Yeah. But on a big scale, we would love a dietitian, if someone, a chef, if wants to give their time back. We just started. I'm not gonna say started because it's almost over. I'm sorry, but completion of a brand new kitchen for these moms. Okay?
Now the kitchen outside was nice, so if it's better than that,
Tiggy, I don't know. You might come back again.
Okay.
You're gonna come back.
All right.
Please come back. Just got bulletproof windows from the whole facility. Okay, furniture, brand new playground. So we have 2 playgrounds now. This is more than a place, and it should be.
It really is. It's like its own little community within St. Louis. When I was there last time, gated, very secure. Like she said, safety for the mothers and staff for everyone. And it was just. Again, it just warmed my heart to see how happy everyone was there. Like I said, the women benefiting from it, the children, as well as you all doing this for the women in St. Louis.
That's amazing to hear. You know, I had an interview. I interviewed someone, and I asked them this one question, just 1 minute before they left. What was your feeling when you walked in? And she said, happiness. It just feels good in here. Miss Tiggy, you know, that is a beautiful thing to hear. It really is. You know, so I love feedback like that. Thank you. And other feedback that you could come provide would be good too as well.
Okay, so I think the only other question I really had, thinking back, I know you mentioned for the maternity tier, 10 is the max.
Yes.
So if you're at capacity and someone comes to you, is there another referral that you can? What do you?
Absolutely. Our case manager, Mr. Fred Odell, is good on that. It's a resource list. Send them somewhere else, and hopefully they have an opening as well. But I think we get phone calls. Our idea is not to just turn someone away and say we are at capacity. You know, we can't help you, but maybe they can. So absolutely.
Are you in the community doing, like, getting the word out there? Do you go to any of the events, like, just to? Again, I just happened upon you. Like, besides Tiggy Talks, like, how else can we get this word out about Haven of Grace?
So I'm 6 months into my position, and I am, working on that. We just had a huge momentous luncheon. Okay, so that momentous luncheon was phenomenal. People showed up. I think about 400 people. It was sold out. So besides the BetterHelp, the Provider BetterHelp app and online, I'm going to hopefully be going to different partnerships and building these, what do they call them, stands,
Okay.
right, with our flyers, our cards, our Haven of Grace shirts,
Yeah.
and then really, really being inside the community and tell people who we are. So that's the next step.
To see it. I would love to see it.
Stay tuned.
Oh my goodness, Haven of Grace STL. So donations, go to their website, havenofgracestl.org. You also mentioned fundraisers.
Yes.
Is that all the information on your website as well?
All of that should be there. But if anyone has a question, I can connect you to the actual director that's over that.
Okay. Anything else that you can actually spill the beans on about Haven of Grace? I know I'm trying not to push, but I'm just excited for the future.
There is so many great things coming in the city. There really are. Our executive director has an amazing vision. And when you put a person in her space, in her position that has a vision and has that drive and that passion, it's go time. So we have tennis shoes on all the time, but not really. You see me today, but we have to because this is a woman that vision is clear. There's no confusion. This is where the Haven of Grace is going. She has this phrase, and she had us read this book for our staff retreat. Who moved my cheese? The Jesus movement is Who Moved My Cheese? Yes.
Okay.
And I'll summarize it really. Phenomenal book. Okay. And it talks about moving cheese in the book, but when you gear it towards the organization and what she wanted us to do, it's about people gearing up for change. Being okay with change. Right? So that this woman is phenomenal and a godsend to the Haven of Grace. Really is. So there's a lot coming. It's a lot coming. Some good things coming.
I'm excited for all of you. I'm excited for the women who will benefit from this organization and the children who will benefit from this organization.
Me too. I am too. Man, I just so much purpose. So much purpose.
Warms my heart to just think about it. Ooh. Well, again, we will have to have you back once the beans are out of the bag to talk about it some more. So this is just part one, introducing you to Haven of Grace, how you can help, what is needed, what they're doing, and looking forward to what's to come.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us at the table. Tiffany Dantzler with Haven of Grace. Before we sign out today, I do have to mention, you see I'm wearing my purple rain. It is the 7th of June. This is Prince's birthday, so happy birthday in heaven.
Yes.
I know you're playing all of your instruments at the same time right now. So happy birthday, Prince, and ciao for now. See you next time.